Morning, everybody. It is, hey, why do I always forget the dates? February 7th, 8th, I don't know, something like that. 11th, yes, February 11th. I should really pay attention to the calendar more. So it's actually just Bonnie and I today. We are at the Goat Creek Trail. We're going to go past Cathedral Falls. Here you can see, there we go. Some blue skies again today. So we are, I don't know how far we're going to do. We've got plans for tonight, so it's just a quick day trip down here. It is off of Highway 2 on the south side of Mount Rainier, near Morton, north of the Mount St. Helens area. I think we're part of the forest area that's part of Mount St. Helens. Let's see what else. We are going to go past Cathedral Falls, I think I mentioned that, and just kind of wander. We don't have a specific destination in mind. Just kind of, we got a time period, we got a turnaround time in a few hours. So we'll just kind of hike in, see what we can see, and come back. So hope you can come along, and we will chat more on the trail. All right, so this is kind of our first scenic spot. This is actually just off the edge of the original trailhead. You actually have to park not quite a quarter mile down the road because of a slide that's blocked the road for I don't know how long. But this is like the original trailhead. It's a trail heading off that way. A little bit of snow last night, it looks like. It's been funky cloudy all week. Cleared out starting last night, so temperatures, it's about 33 degrees out here right now, so probably got in the 20s. Just trying to see through the trees, but it's sort of the Cowlitz Valley area down there, Cowlitz River. All right, we're gonna hit the trail. We'll check in a bit later. Oh, wait. Say hi, Bonnie.
Hi.
One of the nice little interesting spots along the way is I just ended up calling it the mini cathedral because it's got a little cathedral-like cave. But you got the moss and trees growing up on the edges. So that tree up there, I don't know if you can see that, it kind of like grows out and then up. And I was on a interpretive hike or trail thing once, and a ranger said that's something to do with the trees basically reaching for sunlight as they're growing. So they'll kind of grow outwards and then up, because they're just trying to struggle to get whatever sunlight they can through all the breaks in the other trees. So that's why you see some of these really curved trunks on these trees. Well, this one up here is really curved. See if I can get a shot of that one. Up there, right in the middle. So that's why they curve like that at times. All right, the falls is actually pretty close to the trailhead. I think it's only about a little over a mile, so we will be to the falls shortly. All right, our first water crossing, nothing major, but the water is up from last time I was here just because of all the rains we're getting. Easy peasy. Yeah, this is not Cathedral Falls. This is just like a middle mini. But Cathedral Falls is coming up quick. So this is why it's called Cathedral Falls. It goes behind and there's this like this cathedral ceiling cave-like area. And we'll get a couple of shots maybe further in. We're kind of right on the edge of the drip line right now. This is the underside of the cathedral, and I'm still getting dripped on. Must be a crack in the rock up there. I know. Yeah, there's a little drop off right there. There's Bonnie back there coming up behind me. What it is. Beautiful day out. Ooh, that would make a good picture right there. I'll take a picture of that one. You can feel a breeze coming up from down there. A cool, refreshing breeze.
It's video recording.
So we're now over the other side of the falls. We came up a little trail there. There's a little ledge up there that braver souls and I might go sit up on. Actually in the summer it'd be a nice little spot to cool off. It's hard to see if I can zoom in. There's like ferns growing on the underside of the rock up there. Alright, so I might do a little vertical video here just to see if I can capture a good chunk of it in the picture, just to see how much I can capture at once. So we saw some snow when we first got out of the car this morning, and there's actually, I don't know if it'll show up on the treetops above the falls, some snow on the trees. Alright, I'll shut up and let you guys enjoy the falls a little bit. So that's the trail we're trying to get to, but unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get there yet. Bonnie's not real thrilled about jumping logs across, but we'll see if we can find a somewhat tame way across. So, I need both hands, so I will hopefully we'll either do another catch up either after I've crossed or we turned around. We'll be back in a bit. I think we're gonna make it across here. I don't know, the trail's there, but there's so much big logs in the way to cross. Combine that with really fast water. There's Bonnie trying to come over. I don't know, but it's really cool out here. Just this would be a great spot in the summer to come out and just relax for a bit. Of course, there wouldn't be as much water, probably much easier to cross. Yeah, I don't know. Might be able to get a little across up there. We'll see. There's I can tell there's been people walking around up on that side. I don't know. We'll try it a little bit, but we're not going to press our luck or anything. It's just too slick. The water's running too fast, and it's cold out. If my boots, I could walk through more ankle deep, but she's just only got ankle boots on and don't want to get her feet all soaked. So she already. This is just a cool little area. So, we're up along the creek. Where the first one's up here, recently, because fresh snow and there's the only tracks. Now this was not here. Let me back up and get a better shot of it. When I was back here, I can't remember if it was, I have to go back and look at October, November. That was not here. There's a little bit of room under there. So we just got to decide if we're going to try to squeeze across it. And look, this tree like fell across that stump. That's kind of cool. So yeah, some fresh. You can see how it scraped up against that tree as it fell, knocked that one over a bit. Oh wow! Look at all the shelf fungus on that one.
Cool.
And the bark kind of falling away. So I don't know. We're gonna see if we can. Well, can we squeeze under here? Others have obviously been through here, so. But then there's another one even lower.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Let's see how low can we go.
Go under, but with two.
Well, we'll get under this one and see what it looks like on the other side. So we'll either go here, or this may be a good spot. This may be where we end up taking our lunch break before we head back. So, all right, we'll check back in a little while. All right, so we came across some more down trees and stuff over here. We got just around that, and then our timer went off for our lunchtime because we got to get back to town. So we're gonna break for lunch here. Throwing the hammock up just to have something to sit on. Just gonna back up. I don't know if you can see the sun is out and it's like melting the snow off the trees, so it's almost like it's raining over there. So it's like a trade-off. We're either here in the shade where we're not getting dripped on, or we can be out there in the sun where it's kind of a little bit warmer but get dripped on. So we'll take the no dripping, right?
Yep, and we got half sun, so it works.
So we're gonna have lunch. We actually have ultimate trail food today. Besides some fruit, we have. Since yesterday was International Pizza Day, we had pizza for dinner, so we got leftover pizza for lunch. So we're gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna head back. I'll probably check in at least. Oh, because we gotta check out Cathedral Falls again on the way back. So we'll see you in a bit. I am now back under Cathedral Falls. We're on our way back. We got about a mile left back to the trailhead. I am way up under inside the Cathedral Falls area. So let's see if I can. And there's Bonnie down there. She decided to wait for me because she's not as stupid as me, I guess. Probably is the best word for it. So I'm going to actually do some video flip around because actually the view up here is kind of really cool, but I don't want to stay up here too long. So we'll do that and I'll get back in a minute. So here's the view from underneath side. I'm up, right up underneath. There's Bonnie down there. I came up right there. I think I'm going to take a longer way down, less steep. But yeah, here's the falls. I may actually do a little vertical video of this one again too, just because it is such a way to capture a lot more, but this keeps going around there. I'm not going over there. That's for people a little more younger and more nimble than I am. All right, we'll do a little vertical and then we're going to head back to the trailhead. So let's see, right up about there is where I just was. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't go any further because a rock I had my hand on as I stepped away pulled out of the rock face and came tumbling down. Fortunately, I did not come tumbling down with it. I was about 6 inches past it. It bounced off my shoulder a little bit. So, all right, we're heading back to the trailhead. We'll catch you back soon. So we're almost back to the cars. Probably we're gonna call it about 5.5 miles. 6 on Bonnie's GPS on her Gaia app. So this is my third time on this trail, and the previous two, if I saw maybe a handful of people total, that'd be a high estimate. Today we've probably passed 20 people, couples, small groups, family, heading out as we were coming back in. This trail usually is just not that popular, and especially for this time of year, it's just kind of weird. But the weather's been unusual. It's like we saw plants, a few trees that look like they're starting to bud a little bit. So just an unusual season here this year. I was here, I think it was early November. I've got a short video from that one. We saw more snow on that trip than we did today. And most of the snow that we saw was probably all from just last night. It was all very fresh up at where we stopped for lunch. You know, there were no other tracks in the snow. So we're almost up to here, and oddly enough, we're not seeing any cars, although the road up here is really kind of rough. So it could be a lot of these cars are parked a little further down. Didn't want to risk driving up as close. I'm gonna have to flip around and get a picture of this. For as many people as we pass, I expected to see at least a couple of cars over here. But there's just the Jeep. I see you up there along the side of the road over here.
6 cars. Yeah.
Over that way. So I guess they didn't want to. Well, I'm just glad. We were just glad nobody was going to box us in. So, all right. Well, that's another fun day. Oh, let's get some view behind us here. There, another beautiful day in Washington. One with no rain actually, so it's kind of nice. Keep nice little falls back there. Lots of water today. That was always kind of fun. All right, thanks everybody. This is Rob with Positively Healthy, and we will. Actually, I'm going snowshoeing tomorrow, I think, so we'll do another video tomorrow. See ya.